welcome to the channel. I guess is that how do you do an intro? Like, welcome to the channel. So, obviously, this is, well, maybe not obviously, but this is later. This is a lot later than when I did the trip. This whole trip was kind of a last minute decision, not super well planned out, at least not planned out in the sense of recording. So I never got the chance to shoot an intro. Long story short, I bought a bike and I rode it home. That was, I kind of fixed it up. It had been sitting for a while. I made sure it was safe, made sure it was reliable, that it was gonna make the long trip from Chicago all the way to Santa Monica. So I did the trip on a Harley Davidson Sportster. It's a 1998 Sportster 1200 custom. And you may be wondering why. And it was supposed to be a challenge. That was the whole idea behind it, was the challenge. It was not, I believe that this bike is great to go across the country, because it's really not. And I would not recommend it to anybody unless you are prepared and you want the discomfort and you want to just really challenge yourself to make it. Alright, so this is day one. Flat roads, as you might expect in the Midwest, so there's not a lot to film, not a lot to see. I was kind of nervous. I only put like 50 miles on this bike, I think, before doing the trip, so I put a lot of Loctite on a lot of things, and I double-checked, triple-checked everything, so I felt pretty good, but I was also a little scared that I might have missed something. This is the end of day one, and everything went well, pretty smooth. Once I got to the hotel here, it's in the summer, and for some reason I decided to wear a short sleeve shirt, so I got sunburned. I was really hot and sweaty, and I just wanted to shower, get some AC, and just like lay on a stationary bed, just not move anywhere. And I get into the room here, and I'm like, man, like, why is it so hot? And then I come to realize that the AC doesn't work. I have to go back downstairs. I end up having to wait around to get another room. And yeah, that was the end of day one. So day two, making my way into Oklahoma. I knew there was going to be some scattered storms throughout the day, so I was just kind of getting ready for that. I had my rain gear handy. I take the exit. You can see the clouds there looking pretty nasty. So I take the exit to the gas station, and I thought, hey, you know what? I'm gonna wait it out, have lunch or something. There's a Subway there. So I pull in, I walk into Subway, and all the employees just come running out saying that there's a gas leak. So as you can see here, the fire department shows up, and now I don't really have a place to stay. There's a guy you can see on the right side of the screen. He's also on a motorcycle trying to wait this out, not really knowing where to go. So I put my rain gear on and I get going. It's like barely raining. So I pull over because I got really hot. I take it off and decide, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going. I'll be fine. If there's another storm, I'll pull over. As soon as I do that, it just pours. And I get caught up with no rain gear, and there's just, for some reason, there's no exit for me to take, and I'm soaked, like my just water, or like I filled my boots with water, like I'm soaked to the bone. And I end up taking this this exit here to just kind of figure out what just happened to me.
No, I'm going to Oklahoma City. I'm going west. I just need to get off real quick. Yeah, from Tulsa, yeah. What's that?
You're getting off for a reason?
No, just to fix my bags, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Thank you. What's that?
You going that way or this way?
I'm going west.
Okay, $1.
$1? Thank you. Do I get a ticket or no? No.
So day 3 is the most important day of the trip for me. It's halfway. I felt that, hey, I'm halfway. I can't really turn back around now. And also, everything past Texas is just beautiful, right? There's a lot to look at. There's mountains. It's great. So I felt pretty good about that. But in this next clip, you're gonna really see just how beat up I am from the trip and how exhausted. 1 hour away from coffee. In the middle of nowhere. So of course it was more rain in Texas, but I'm wearing my rain gear. And my rain gear was Frog Togs, but like not the. I think they make a set for motorcycle riding. This is not that. This is like the cheapest thing that they sell. And honestly, if you're trying to save some money, it's it's fine. You're gonna get kind of hot. It's gonna rip apart because after a couple hours just in the wind flapping, the seams just rip everywhere. So I finally made it to breakfast. The sun was out. It was warm. It felt amazing. Like this moment, so nice. I loved it. I get back on the road and I see this nonsense that's about to come up. It's a wood chipper being towed by a pickup, being towed by a school bus. I don't know, like, I understand I'm in Texas, but like, is that legal? Can you tow doubles? Because I don't think, that doesn't sound right to me. So I have a reservation at, as you can see, this is the motel I was at in Albuquerque. I pulled up and there's drug dealers and prostitutes standing outside. So I decided to just go ahead and cancel that. And that's just what happens when you try to get a cheap spot. This poor guy pulling in has no idea what he's getting into. I just didn't feel comfortable leaving the bike outside, and I didn't feel comfortable sleeping on those beds. So I decided to just keep going. And it was a really good choice because I ended up in Grants, New Mexico, which ended up being a really cool Route 66 stop. And you'll get to see that here coming up. But yeah, don't stay at that. I think it was a Motel 8 in Albuquerque. Yeah, don't. Just get out of Albuquerque and go somewhere else. So I end up driving past these cops like 3 times looking for the motel that I'm trying to stay at. It's called the Sands Motel. The sign is on the left of me right now, but the motel is on the right. I bought the bike in Illinois, so I cannot transfer the title until I get to California. So I had an old plate from when I was younger that was in my name, but it's extremely expired, but I just threw it on, and I'm like driving past these cops and they're just staring at me, and I'm like, man, they're gonna see my plates and just pull me over right now. They didn't. They were busy with, I don't know, I think there was an accident or something. But yeah, this is a really cool town and a really cheap motel to stay at that is kind of that whole like Route 66 vibe. You see, like, I just keep looking at them and not knowing where to go. And I decide, hey, you know what? I'm actually just going to pull over because I look like an idiot right now and I cannot find this place. Also, I don't have as you can see, I don't have a phone mount. So I wear an Apple Watch, and that's just between the Apple Watch and the Bluetooth headset that I'm wearing. That's just how I'm getting around. This little clear spot on the tank bag is like a mini greenhouse that overheats your phone, so I couldn't really keep it in there.
From California?
Yeah, but I'm driving from Chicago to California.
Oh my.
I'm tired.
Chicago.
This is day 3. I have 2 more days after.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Now we have 1400 miles. California.
Yeah, something like that.
1400 miles.
Try to I just pulled over on this exit, and I love pulling over on these. It's like easy out and back in on the highway, you know, like these exits that don't really have a lot going on. It's like either just a gas station or there's nothing at all, and it's just you exit and then I can pull over on the shoulder here by the stop sign, and then I go straight and I'm back on the highway. But I'm trying to use the bag. This is kind of my original plan, was to use it as a backrest, but it was really tough to get it all lined up, so I ended up throwing it right on top of the bigger bag. But now I think I'm gonna push it forward like this and see if I can get a backrest out of it, because my back muscles are just getting tired from reaching forward at the bars. I'm kind of cramping up, so I'm in Arizona. I have another probably 3.5 hours until I get to Kingman, Arizona, and then I get home tomorrow. So we'll see.
supposed to be really hot in Kingman, so I don't know how far I'm gonna make it, but hopefully I feel good and I can go even longer. That way tomorrow's even shorter. Tomorrow, the last day, is supposed to be the shortest day. I kind of set it up that way. But yeah, cool. I'm gonna try to set this GoPro mount upside down because it's hitting the windshield, so we'll see how it looks. Well, I can't find my other clip so I can mount the GoPro on the handlebar, so you're going back on the helmet. All right, cool. I haven't even checked any of the footage, so I hope this is a good angle. I have no idea, I should have probably checked. But I have a drone too, but it's been such a challenge to just ride and get this done and get past the pain and the discomfort that thinking about filming sounds ridiculous to me right now. It's a lot of work. And it's also been really windy, so flying the drone has been kind of a shit show. What else? Yeah, today mainly. Yesterday was nice. Today is going to be really hot later, so I need to make sure I get as many miles as I can before it gets too hot. So gotta go. Woo! See how this backrest does. It feels good. So this is me going into Flagstaff. For some reason I lost all the footage of downtown. Flagstaff is just so beautiful, so if you've never been there, I highly recommend it. I stopped and grabbed a beer and some pizza and then moved on. This is the other side when you're getting off the mountain. It's a really scenic and nice area. Since you're going up into the mountain, it kind of cools off a little bit, so it's a pretty nice break when you're riding through Arizona.
So as you can see, the video just kind of cuts off. I made it to Santa Monica. You can see the signs, but it was so hot out that the GoPro just overheated. I had no idea. I got home. I kept recording, like I kept pushing the button to record and stop and record and stop. And I got home and realized that, well, you know, there was nothing. So would I do it again? Absolutely not. At least not on a Sportster. I think, man, would I do a trip that's that long again? I definitely would, just on a proper bike. I would not want to challenge myself to do this again. I already kind of proved it that I can do it, and that's pretty good for me. If you want to do it, I don't know. You know, it's. I think that this is not for everybody. It's 100% a challenge. It is not something that you should be taken lightly as a, hey, you know, this is gonna be so fun. It's gonna be the amazing trip. I'm gonna have a blast. It's like it's very draining, and it's a challenge. If you want to know more about why I took the trip and also how I took the trip, or what I packed and how I packed it, and all the details about the trip, just leave me a comment or send me a message. You can find me on Instagram. I will link all of my stuff below. So if you like the video and you'd like to learn more, stick around, hit subscribe, leave me a comment, hit like, do all the things that happen down below over there. Just do all the things, just, you know, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, bye.